Okay, I'm about to dock the Murica Oil Freedom to the Murica 4 spaceplane. Without using up all my RCS, this is one ungainly beast. I may actually run out of RCS on this unless I'm careful. And actually I'm going to switch over to the Murica 4 and pitch the nose down. Make it a little bit easier. Okay. If I wind up having to use the mono on the Murica 4, that's going to be a problem because it doesn't have very much of it. So we just have to go in here, hope for the best. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Sort of lined up here. Little quick manatee love here. With any luck? Quick manatee love with any luck? Come on, manatees. Get your love on, manatees. Stop with the foreplay. Get that manatee love on. Lots of foreplay here, not a lot of action. Let's turn the SAS off. That might help. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna refuel the Murica 4. I'm gonna leave enough fuel in here so this can go back, because the idea of a space plane is it should be reusable. And then we're going to actually land the Murica 1 because it's not ready for prime time. Okay, I'll do all that off camera. Okay, the Murica 4 fully loaded has 400 units of fuel. Even assuming that we go on the nuclear engines, which of course we must, it's still questionable whether we'll have enough fuel to go and come back. I suppose worst case scenario, we'll simply add to the population of the moon, huh? But yeah, I don't know if I've built in enough fuel capacity here. I don't feel that positive about it. But I mean, as per usual, we'll just go with it. We'll just go and see what happens. If this does not work, I will have to build a new spaceplane based on the Murica Oil Freedom, because that definitely has an abundance of fuel. It doesn't have a nuclear power plant though, so some of that fuel is not quite as would not be quite as productive. But I could probably invent a version that ran on nuclear power, that had a nuclear engine. I don't know if the weight trade-off on that for this sort of thing is going to be worthwhile. Or I can simply do a version of this that has the crew pod, the extra crew pod, and the cargo bay. That would make one hell of a long-ass space plane. But I guess what I'm saying is we'll see what happens. But I am not actually confident that this thing will get to the moon and get back off and get back to Kerbin. Should have put a extra fuel tank in here to. Of course, I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always use the fuel that's in there. But then they wouldn't have the toy, and we can't have that. They have to have the toy. That's part of the whole point of the thing. So yeah. Worst comes to worst, if this fails miserably, we will have to build a new space plane based on the Murica Oil Freedom, and go from there. But our next up on our agenda is to get the Murica 1, which has the pigeon-toed landing gear, which I discovered because I built a refueler based on it, and it pigeon-toed on the launch on the runway. So we got to get Murica 1 back and go from there. Okay, the Murica 1 is coming in for landing. In order to enable it to land, I'm going to have to go ahead and decouple that. Unfortunately, this little thing's not going anywhere except back to Kerbin. Sorry, little thing. Of course, your brother may not fare any better. Okay, we're getting into the atmosphere. Go ahead and turn back to normal time. Compression. Nope. Behave, big thing. You have tiny little Kerbal lives which are depending on you. Tiny little Kerbal lives. Depending on you, machine, to do your job. Looks like we should be coming in pretty close to the runway. Probably have to double back a little bit, but maybe not much. What happens when I land, though, is that's another thing. That's another matter altogether. There's landing strip. I just have to descend a little bit. All systems are nominal thus far, but I'm not trying to do any kind of maneuvers right now. I'm just kind of holding steady. So what happens when I start doing maneuvers with this thing? God alone knows. Unlike the real Murica Space Program, we're not big on testing. We figure if we're going to test it, we might as well put some astronauts in it, right? Or some astronaut convicts, perhaps. If it's really risky, we'll put some astronaut/convicts in it. Okay, still going about 300 meters a second. Still a little risky to try to maneuver much. But we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to try to shed some speed. Do some S-turns here. Trying to shed some of that speed. And some of that altitude as well. I wasn't smart. I didn't put air brakes on this, and I didn't put on any air brakes on the other ones either. I failed in the smarts department on that. But I figure, why spend the extra for air brakes? It's only safety. Gosh, people think it's like something important. It's only safety. Only the Preservation of precious little Kerbal lives. New gun's looking a little dubious. Actually, they're both looking pretty dubious about the whole thing. What you think, guys? Not gonna make it? I don't know how much more we're gonna have time for. Whoa, getting some cavitation going on there. Cavitation on the wing surfaces. Let's drop some gear. I say let's drop some gear. Thank you. Really didn't have to drop those, but whatever. Yeah, the concern here is that this is because these rear landing gear are actually not aligned straight. There could be an issue where they pigeon-toe on touchdown. So what I'm going to do is I hope I have the abort key set up correctly. It would certainly be unfortunate if I did not. And then I'll just hit the shoot. And to be extra sure, what I'll do is I'll pop that down there. So if I for whatever reason didn't set up the abort, I'll just hit the stage, the staging button. I'm going to shut off the SAS because it's acting a little wonky. Okay. Well, I did hit the parachute. Evidently, it was not it was not sufficient, or it just got ripped off. Yeah. So yeah, they're dead. Is basically what I'm saying is they're dead. They didn't make it. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. America has had its... Oh, what the hell? The rover made it, apparently. And this part survived. Evidently. But it's not decoupling from the node. Perhaps the fact that it got hit. How about we just do a... Nope, wrong way. Come on. I don't know why I even care. Because it's the last little remnant of my failed mission. Yeah, but as we saw, the landing gear pigeon-toed. So, yep, recover vessel. Pull the gear in. Okay. Okay. Oh, because it's got no fuel. Let's stop this experiment. Stop this macabre experiment. Okay, the socialists have not been napping during all this time. They've developed some changes to their moon rocket. Now, normally having these jet engines here spaced out this way, when it reaches a point where the atmosphere is too thin, that would cause massive instability. We're not going to get that far. We're going to go to about 20 to 25,000 meters, and then go absolutely level until we reach our maximum speed, and then we'll just jettison this and go the rest of the way on the nuclear. Save, launch. Okay. Little bouncy. Throttle to maximum. SAS on. Jet engine start in 3, 2, 1. And liftoff. And we're already going to start getting a little bit tilted over. A little bit of instability here. We got the wrong people on here. Yeah, Bill Kerbin had not quite gotten to the point where he's ready to join the socialists, so we have a cosmonaut, a convict cosmonaut perhaps, but a cosmonaut, or 2 cosmonauts. Oh, wait, we're not supposed to have any cosmonauts. Then there will be room to bring back the... Okay, once again, the point is to launch this, get it to the moon empty, so that the guys can come back. Yes. A little confusion at the launch center, not a big deal. The degree of instability here is kind of a big deal. Very wobbly. Very wobbly. Virtually shaking apart, in fact. Alright, kind of smoothing out now. Going like a bat out of HE double toothpicks. Again, the objective at 20,000 meters is to be going almost horizontal because we have to pick up a lot of speed in that 20,000, 25,000 meter range. They require some quick work here. Flying upside down, doesn't matter, it's okay. We're okay with flying upside down. Standing by to have an itchy trigger finger on the jettison jets. requiring a lot of nursing here. Requiring a lot of nursing. Is continually having to make small adjustments here. Getting to 2,000 meters a second would be good. Okay, we should still be okay on the intake here. Minute things that start looking dicey, I'm going to jettison. Getting close, getting close, getting close, getting close. Getting close, getting close. Jettison at 0.3. Okay, jettison. Okay, well, everything just everything went. That was not my intention. Clearly some sort of major fuck up. Okay, the part that dropped was the correct part, but apparently the violence of that interaction was such that it tore off all this. So what that tells me is probably I need to reinforce that. So back to the spaceplane hangar. Back to vehicle assembly is what I meant, not spaceplane hangar. These are socialists. They go with good old vertical rockets. Okay, improvements have been hopefully made. It's a high-performance vehicle and very finicky. So hopefully getting rid of the jet engines won't blow the thing up. Is what I'm hoping. Okay, we're approaching 20,000 meters. We're going to go ahead and get it almost level. This time what I'm going to do is, when it comes time to jettison, I'm going to kill the thrust first, then jettison. Hold on. In fact, what I might do is I might kill the thrust, and assuming I have sufficient horizontal velocity, I won't jettison the jets until we actually get into space. Okay, we're at 25,000 meters, got to be careful. excess of 2,000 meters a second. Standing by to shut down the jets when the intake air gets down to 0.3. Okay, 0.5. With 4.5. Point 3.5. Okay, kill thrust. Okay, yeah, jettison? Okay, weirdly enough, it actually survived that. It's strange though it may seem. It appears to be actually intact. Let's go ahead and activate the rocket engines. Wow, okay. That's no bueno. Okay, well, despite all the speed I had, it doesn't seem to have really done that much good. Plus, we have this really wonky situation where I have these this cowling stuck into the rocket itself. So I'm not sure how that's really going to work out. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be lucky to have 300 units of fuel left when we get orbit, but it is a nuclear engine, so shouldn't be quite as bad as all that. But again, this thing is actually stuck into the structure of the Well, we'll just play it by ear. How about that? Okay, well, we're in orbit. We might have enough fuel to get to the moon, and we might even have enough fuel to get back, though I very much doubt it. Let's see. Really, getting back from the moon would require for me to get to the moon, to the surface, just with the fuel I have in these external tanks, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 120 units of fuel. possible. We'll see how it goes. In any case, I guess that's all we have time for right now. And until next time. Oh, I lost a solar panel too. That's great. Well, with all those explosions I had, it's a miracle I didn't lose more. That's all we have time for right now. And until next time, hasta la vista. Well, we might as well go and deploy this extend panels. There you go. Our one solar panel. Yeah, this is a fairly retarded space program here. But we have a solar panel. We have source power. Do we have batteries on this thing? Tell me we have some batteries on this thing. Well, nothing else. We have some battery capacity there. Anyway, that's all for right now. And until next time, hasta la vista. Adios. Yep, they're still here. They're still here, waiting patiently. Because what else are they going to do? They don't seem too upset about it. I guess, considering these two guys, they escaped a death sentence, so they get free food, free rent. It's not a problem. Well, yeah, let them pick their time as long as they keep on delivering the food and the oxygen and all that. Yeah, they don't care. They're happy. They're happy to be alive.